has 51 refugees who arrived in the country early Wednesday, and that is from Afghanistan, which has been taken over by the Taliban. Let's take a look at that. Take a look at that report.
Ugandan officials say the flight that landed early Wednesday at the Entebbe airport had on board 51 evacuees from Afghanistan who arrived aboard a privately chartered flight. The U.S. Embassy in Kampala is thanking Uganda for its generosity and hospitality towards these communities, as it also announced that the group would be temporarily hosted in the East African nation while awaiting movement into the United States at a time that was not announced. Aid agencies have repeatedly said that the international response to support refugees in Uganda, a country of about 44 million people, has been underfunded. Back in Afghanistan, as scores tries to escape the Taliban rule, Pakistan has revamped up security at the border, making the process more stringent. Pakistani officials say that some Afghans want to return, but they are not allowed to cross. Taliban says Afghani nationals would be left behind to rebuild their country.
Do not encourage Afghan people to flee the country. Our experts, engineers, doctors, analysts, and those educated here, this country needs their skills. They must not evacuate to foreign countries. They will be treated like common labor in the West.
Displaced Afghans have long complained about feeling unwelcome with little access to employment and citizenship rights. The U.S. says it is to complete the drawdown of forces by the end of the month.
Each day of operations brings added risk to our troops. But the completion by August 31st depends upon the Taliban continuing to cooperate and allow access to the airport for those who were transporting out, and no disruptions to our operations.
Many have become pawns in a diplomatic blame game between the countries, which have accused each other of aiding militant groups. Islamabad has long been seen as protecting the Taliban and could be one of the few governments which close ties to the new regime in Kabul.